Hi guys, today I'm doing a video on alpha male, and why men are going their own way. And there's this concept that an alpha male is typically the guy that stud, that jock guy, the football player, tall, dark, handsome, chiseled jawline, and you know, well built body. A person that can just talk to anybody he wants, charismatic in a way where he doesn't really care what other people really think or feel, and is able to express himself. And it's a stereotypical alpha male, and they're the ones that when women tend to be attracted to. Well, the, most women. I wouldn't say all women, and when I say most women, I'm talking about most women that go clubbing. They're looking for the good time girls. Those are the type of men they're attracted to, because these are the kind of guys that are more fun. They go out, they party, they have a good time, and they can pick up the girls, run a few lines, and yeah, everything's great. Now, that's one alpha male, and I call that the lower level alpha male, because I'll give you a good example. Most women, if Bill Gates wasn't Bill Gates, who he is, people look at him and didn't know that was Bill Gates. They would assume he's a beta male. He's not really attractive or anything as physical. He's kind of withdrawn, meek personality. Um, the type of party girls, the good time girls, would not be attracted to him. Most women probably won't be attracted to him and see him as boring. But in reality, he's one of the biggest alpha males out there, because the guy's a billionaire and has worked years developing a company that hires the stereotypical alpha male in certain areas. Um, and any woman who knows that that's Bill Gates will see him as the alpha male, not the jock or the guy with the big muscles or the charismatic personality. And when that low level alpha male goes into work, he's really working for an alpha male, because he was hired. He's exchanging his time and talent for money, whereas the boss is utilizing buying the guy's talent, and paying him and every other person there to duplicate time. So you have 5 people working 8 hours, 5 8s are 40. That's 40 hours in one day of man hours. So the concept that the stereotypical alpha male is one that is just specific to the appearance. My idea of being of alpha male has multiple roles. And there are multiple alpha males, and they come in different shapes, sizes, and professions. Um, in my business, I'm the boss. I am responsible for all things that happen there, and everybody working under me or working for me, I am responsible for them. I am responsible for the materials, everything, their salary, and my word is law. So that makes me the alpha male in my environment. So when women, this whole concept of women are only attracted to the nice guys. I mean, not attracted to the nice guys, the bad boys and stuff like that. In my environment, I'm a bad boy, because I have to make those harsh decisions to fire somebody when they're not pulling their weight, or to let somebody go because we can't pay everybody. There's money isn't coming in like that, So in that environment, I'm the jerk, and the idea that women are attracted to alpha male, yes, they are. And the stereotype is that you're attracted, of course, to the party animal. The party girls are typically attracted to the low level um, alpha males, and typically not going to be respond to someone like myself. And the idea of and me going my own way, as an example, allowed me to pursue refocus that energy into building a business for myself and finding that peace of mind, not realizing that I was already an alpha male. I just wasn't an alpha male in that environment. And a lot of men tend to disregard themselves or belittle themselves because of the rejections or um, the stigma, the stereotype of the nice guy type thing. Um, there's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. That's living by your own principles. The problem with men going your own way is that they beat themselves up for being a nice guy, and they don't realize that that's who they are. They're living by a set of principles, and they shouldn't deliberately try to change themselves and be somebody that they're not. We shouldn't try to do that, and realize that just because we're nice, and a party girl is usually the one that thinks we're boring. They may stay with us for a little bit and then decide, oh well, yeah, they become complacent and bored, so they move on to go look for that exciting bad boy, um, and that's fine as long as men understand that they're not to be blamed for that, for living by their principles. It's the woman decided that it wasn't, that wasn't for them, and we as men should not blame ourselves when a woman walks out like that, and we should not try to change ourselves to be deliberately bad, because that's not who we are. And hopefully, with men going their own way, they realize that they're an alpha male. They're just not an alpha male in a nightclub, because that's not their thing. Really, not their thing. Nightclubs is not my thing. You may be working for a company. Who knows? You might be, let's say, a janitor. But that's your field. You're the best at what you do. You know the job inside and out. Nobody could come into your workspace and tell you, hey, you're doing it wrong. Because you've been trained to do it right. You've been doing it right all your life. You could teach them a thing or two. That is your environment. If you're placed in a position of authority to hire people to work under you as a janitor, the head custodian, let's say, and the guys that you hire and girls that's under you, you are now the alpha. You are the alpha male of that environment, of those men and women, and what you say goes. So if you're the head of a company, the owner of a business, you're an alpha male. If you're in charge of a specific task that you're good at, you are the alpha male in that environment. And nobody can really challenge you in that environment. I got these fruit flies. But the idea that, and at least that's my concept of an alpha male. Everybody's are alpha male. They just have to find what their authority is in what environment. And if you're a nice guy and you go home to a relationship where the woman thinks you're boring, let her move, let her go, and do not think that anything is wrong with you, because nothing is wrong with you. That's just not what she's looking for in a man. She's not looking for someone to be responsible all the time and always there. At that time, to her, that's boring. And if yes, all women say they want that guy, but it's boring to them to have that. And that's not your fault. That's their fault. So make sure you guys, that's going your own way, take that into consideration and don't demean yourself any further than you've already been demeaned by women or society as a whole. Because it's not becoming of us as men, and going our own way does not make us weak or disgruntled. For me, it's going is having a peace of mind, and the term going men going their own way is not necessarily that we walking away from women and becoming monks. It's nothing like that. It's that we're focused on ourselves. We love ourselves first, and we believe that what we have to offer the world is worth the chase, or worth the support of ourselves, the society, and women. And the women that we're meeting, we're capable of not being shaken emotionally or spiritually by women who do not understand or value those things we have to offer, because they do not see us as alpha males in how alpha males should be viewed. Instead, they see us as alpha males as how the stereotype is presented through movies, magazines, TV shows, girlfriends talking with each other, guys interacting with women. There's a whole social climate that generate these types of this type of viewpoint that can be false in most areas. Each one of us, each man, is an alpha male within their own environment, within their own skills, and there are women around that would appreciate those things and see us as alphas. But the ones that we get involved with, if they do not see that, we should go our own way until we come across from that woman to come until we come across another woman who can see the value in us. And to me, that's what it means by men going their own way. It's not men becoming monks and shunning women or hating women. It's men just going their own way, going along their own way, their own journey, with or without the support of a woman, and striving. So if you have any questions, ask in the comment section down below. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. If I missed something of a viewpoint, please put it down there so all of us can learn something from it, because I'm limited in my experience, and I can learn a different way of thinking as well. Y'all have a good day.